This might be counterintuitive, but if you have an A1C over 5.7, your pancreas actually did its job well. It just worked really hard for a very long time. Here's what I mean. The pancreas releases insulin in response to the concentration of glucose in the bloodstream. It literally converts that glucose into energy in the form of ATP. And then the greater the concentration of that ATP, the more likely it's going to be to release the insulin. This is how you get an insulin spike in response to a carbohydrate meal. The insulin goes up in response to the carbs and goes down as your body decides to use those carbs. So if you have useful places where that sugar can not only go, but be converted into energy and eliminated from the circulation entirely, the lower the concentration of that blood sugar in your bloodstream. And if you can do this consistently, you can keep your insulin lower consistently. And for people who have an A1C of 5.7 and up, insulin was kept high enough, consistently enough, for there to be a reduction in the sensitivity to insulin. That blood sugar can be stored in a few places: the fat, the muscle, the liver. If you have more fat available, more of that blood sugar is going to go there. But why is that a problem? Because it's not actually being used for energy like it would be if it was to go to a muscle. So your job is to give it a useful place where that energy will actually do something and be eliminated. The best place to do that is the muscle. This is why the more muscle you pick up and the more you reduce your actual body fat, the easier it will be for your body to process blood sugar. You can keep your insulin low consistently. This means that you can keep hormone-sensitive lipase on in your fat cells, making fat loss easier. Because hormone-sensitive lipase is the enzyme that breaks apart the fat to send it into your bloodstream to be used for energy. But I hope this post made sense. Comment below the word clarity if this post gave you some clarity about how the body's insulin and blood sugar system actually work. I'll see you all in the next one.